debating between TikTok ads and Facebook ads. In this video, I'm gonna give you guys a live breakdown on the pros and cons, as well as the similarities and differences of both platforms, so you guys can decide for yourself which platform you wanna market on. Let's go.
Man, I can't do this on my own. I can't fight this world alone. Man, it's eating me to the bone. Hope I make it through the storm. Cause I've been losing my mind.
Now, before we get started with the video, for all of you guys who do want to interact with me one-on-one, there is a link in the description to book a free 15-minute consulting call. I'm trying to interact with you guys a lot more, so book a call down below. And there's also the link to join my free Telegram group chat, so make sure you check that out. And as always, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. So starting off with Facebook ads, as you guys know, there's already been proof of concept. Facebook ads have been around for a long period of time, and there's people that have spent millions and millions of dollars on the advertising platform, which means there's a lot of resources out there for you guys to actually go ahead and test. There's a lot of different strategies for you guys to follow, just given the fact, as I said before, a lot of people have been spending a lot of money, and a lot of people have been developing a whole bunch of new different strategies each and every single year. So I guess you could say the barrier to entry is not that high, just given the fact that there's so many different things that you can do and so many different ways that you guys can start that has already been backed up with, you know, multiple years and multiple millions of dollars in experience and testing budget. Now, as I said, it has been around for a long period of time, which means that they've had a lot of trial and error, and you know, they've had space to improve. And you know, as always, there is always room to improve, but just because it's been there for such a long period of time, this can also be a con, but it is also a very big pro on the positive side for Facebook ads. Now, in terms of targeting, it's a lot more accurate and a lot more flexible, just because you can niche down with geo-targeting and target people in specific cities. In terms of interest, you guys have a lot more options available to choose from, so your testing ratio is basically unlimited and the sky is the limit. Now, on the con side of Facebook, most products that you're going to run have already been seen on the platform, so it's very hard to find untapped winners on Facebook, just because all these users have already seen most of these products. On top of that, it's also very hard to stand out and come off as a reputable brand, just because a lot of people have already ordered things off Facebook or Instagram and they have already gotten scammed, or they've dealt with long shipping times or bad customer service from people that haven't been managing their businesses properly. So if you guys have ran Facebook ads before over the course of the last year or two, you guys probably know by now that they have very bad customer support. Facebook ad accounts are always going down. Facebook profiles are always getting restricted. Business managers are going down. And you know, people are consistently getting locked out of their account. Now, although there are ways around this, it's pretty annoying when you're running a product at high scale and Facebook is your main marketing platform, and then one day in the middle of the month, your ads get shut down. Now, this could be especially detrimental to your cash flow if you order in a decent amount of inventory to get faster shipping times, and then your ad account goes down, your business manager gets banned, or your profile gets restricted, and then you cannot access the platform anymore. So this has actually happened to me personally, and I was able to come back from it, luckily, but for a lot of people, it's not always the case. Now, on top of the bad customer service and the fact that a lot of people have been scammed on the platform, CPMs are skyrocketing, and you know, ad costs are getting a lot higher, which makes it more difficult for you guys to be profitable. The days of running $15 and $20, $25 margin products are over on Facebook, at least, just due to the high CPMs, high CPCs, and the rising ad costs. Now, on the flip side, the pros for TikTok ads, number one, it's a new platform, it's fun, it's exciting, and there's a lot of hype around it right now. So if you get into it, you know, as soon as possible, odds are you're gonna be able to make something work, just because there's so much hype around the platform and not that many users have actually ordered things off of it. Now, most products that have been sold on Facebook, as I said before, all these Facebook and Instagram users have seen it. And even if the same users that are on Facebook and Instagram are on TikTok, not that many people have been scammed and not that many people have been hit with dropshipping ads on the TikTok platform. So if you've seen something that worked on Facebook before, odds are it could possibly work on TikTok as well, and it's definitely worth testing. Now, it's a great alternative traffic source if you guys are running Facebook ads already and they're doing very well. I also recommend you guys just to run TikTok ads and build out your brand on TikTok as well, just because ad costs there are very low, and it's actually not that hard to get something to pick up. I've seen pages grow from 0 to over 100,000 followers in less than 30 days. And in doing so, people were actually able to generate a decent amount of revenue with organic traffic. Now, given the fact that TikTok is a new platform, over the course of the next few years, there's massive growth potential with the platform. They're still in the beginning phases, and it's not all that developed yet in terms of your capabilities from, testing, lookalikes, and things of that sort. On the negative side, the cons for TikTok ads, unlike Facebook, there's not that much information out there as to how you should be running your ads and what strategy to follow from A to Z. A lot of people are still just testing it out, and there's not any written strategy for you guys to launch on TikTok, which makes it kind of difficult to get started, because for me especially, when I was just launching my TikTok ads, the first few times, I had no idea what I was doing, and I didn't know what to start with in terms of what type of campaigns to launch, because the type of things you do on Facebook won't necessarily work on TikTok, even though both platforms look very similar. Now, there's no true proven track record of TikTok ads performing well over the last 5 to 10 years. As you guys know, the platform hasn't been out for that long. One thing that's kind of scary in terms of TikTok ads for the long term is that it's a very big wave right now. It's hot, and there's no real say if this platform is still gonna be this hot in a year from now, 2 years from now, or even 5 years from now. So like I said, take advantage of the platform while it's here and while it's hot. Now, one last thing in terms of cons for TikTok ads is the optimization is not 100% on point yet. It still needs to be worked on. It's not as developed as Facebook, but I mean, given the fact that they haven't dropped that long ago, I think they're doing pretty well. Now, the main things that you would want to take note on in terms of the differences of running ads on both platforms is that TikTok ads, you would regularly want to run ad videos that are between 10 and 15 seconds, unlike Facebook, where you want something within the range of about 20 to 30 seconds, and even sometimes a bit on the higher end, like 45 seconds. Now on TikTok, you're gonna wanna make sure that this is user-generated content and it looks organic to the platform. TikTok has it posted on their business website. It says, make TikToks, not ads. Now, they will reward you for making content that looks native to the platform. If you're running things that look very spammy, like the typical dropshipping ads that you'll see on Facebook and Instagram, odds are it's not gonna work, and your CPMs are gonna be a little bit higher, just due to the simple fact that you're not following the actual guideline. Now, my thought process around this is that I think TikTok wants to prevent the spam and prevent overloading all of their users with ads by having us media buyers running ads to make it just as if they were scrolling through the regular For You page and they're seeing content that they would typically see. Also, another thing on the positive side of TikTok is that I think for the long term, if everybody follows this guideline, there's not gonna be as much spam on the platform, because some people might see products on TikTok and it's not even an ad, and they're like, oh, where can I buy this? I wanna get this, right? So if you're getting hit with an ad and it's meant to have people purchase this, it probably wouldn't be that hard to convert these users into actual purchases, because everything that they're looking for is right in front of them on the advertisement. Now, as I said, on Facebook's side of things, the videos on average are gonna be between 20 and probably about 30 seconds, and sometimes on the higher end at 45 seconds. Now, most of these videos are a lot of different clips put together and a lot of different people using the product. Most people actually haven't been using user-generated content on Facebook, but in the recent years, user-generated content has been performing extremely well on Facebook. As you guys know, if you've been in this space for a while, the typical dropshipping ad on Facebook and Instagram have a little text at the bottom. It's just a square video, like 1x1 or 600 by 600 or 1080 by 1080, whatever it is. It just shows people and multiple different clips of people using the actual product, and then it highlights the features with text written at the bottom of the screen. So I've had multiple people asking me in my Telegram group chat and also in my private group where I've been spending most of my budget. And personally, I cut out Facebook from my advertising budget about a month or 2 months ago, just to narrow down and focus strictly on mastering TikTok ads, because as I said before, there's not that many strategies out there, and I still think it's a pretty untapped platform. So given that, if I can get an A to Z strategy that I can follow as I've been doing on Facebook over the last 3 and 4 years, I think I can make a killing on TikTok and probably run up multiple 6 and 7 figure businesses. My most recent launch on TikTok was actually made this month. At the beginning of the month, I think it was around the 6th or the 7th of this month. So far, we've been able to generate nearly $18,000 in sales, and the margins have been pretty good on it. It's kind of a little bit slower picking up, but yesterday we hit one of our biggest days. at $1,800 in sales. So I think the potential for this store is looking very good, and we're gonna keep scaling it. And then hopefully I'll be able to give you guys a case study on what I did from the day of launch, basically all the way until $100,000, whatever the store is hitting at the time of the video. With that being said, you guys just got a full breakdown on the pros and cons of TikTok ads as well as Facebook ads, so you can decide for yourself what platform you want to run your advertisements on. Leave a comment down below stating what platform you guys want to run your ads on, and let me know why. Like I said, personally, I'm sticking to TikTok ads. Maybe I'll launch Facebook ads again, but we'll see. So as I said in my previous videos, I'm gonna be coming out with a lot more content, so you guys stay tuned. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And for all of you that wanna interact with me one-on-one, make sure you book a free 15-minute consulting call. The link to that is down below. Follow me on all my other social media platforms, Instagram and TikTok. And as always, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.